You are watching a Titan Ed video review. These reviews are for 13 plus collectors. If you are not a collector, please click away. Handgun, Uzi, shotgun, AR-15, bazooka. Excellent. You're probably wondering why I went over that list of weapons. Well, quite simple is, I'm about to say something that's going to piss off the Transformers community here on YouTube. I think this Arcee figure is awesome. Come at me. Oh, and one other thing. That's right, I'm back. It's time for another Titan Ed video review. This time on Earthrise Arcee. Let's do it.
It's time for a Titan Shake that video review.
Sorry for my absence on YouTube for so long. Life has been, interesting. We'll go with interesting as the word. So, yeah. But I'm back, and we're going to be doing a review of Earthrise Arcee. And as I said in my intro, I am probably going to get some interesting comments for liking this Arcee figure, because I've seen a lot of people just absolutely hate on this figure, and I think it's misjudged or misplaced. Sorry, boy, I'm already having a day of it. So, but yeah, we got the vehicle mode, and the vehicle mode is pretty good. Though it is throwing my entire light bouncing out the window, but I'll deal with it. But, well, it is a little panel-linely, and I kind of wish they had gone with pinned wheels instead of the friction ones they use here. I still think this is probably the closest we've gotten to what the animation model from Transformers the movie had, you know, as it comes to a G1 Arcee figure. Some of the choice in colors for, like, the little antenna thing here, little swoosh antenna here is interesting, but overall, I still really like it. I mean, she even has a molded in steering wheel. So, it's nice. I really like it. Kind of wish the Autobot symbol had an white outline to it, but that's just me. But it still looks nice. I do know that this figure is also getting a repaint/remold into Ileto 1, and it'll be an exclusive to Walmart. So if maybe the pink color isn't your thing, she's pink as well, but it's a much more kind of darker pink than this. So there you go. Now I will compare her to her previous Generation 1-esque Arcee figure, Generations Thrilling 30s Arcee, and I will have to say, after getting this one back out of the storage for this review, I still think this vehicle mode is better. Well, sorry about that jump cut, people. Unfortunately, my neighbor's dog has decided to start having a barking fit, disrupted by video. But yes, the vehicle mode I think is better for this figure. Because this one, despite it does have a lot more of the curve, I think, we remember in the animation model for Arcee. The other problem is that she's very gappy. And I didn't realize that till I got her back out of storage. She's a lot more gappier. Huh. Interesting. But yeah, I do like this vehicle mode just a little bit more than this one, because I think it looks more animation accurate. But yeah. Now, this vehicle mode does have one flaw. Now, I'm not sure if this is part of the entire mold, or if this is a problem in the entire mold, or if this is just me getting the usual bad luck I get with buying figures from online, because I did get this from Amazon. You're supposed to be able to store the gun that she comes with in the very front of the car, like that. There's a little gap that'll sit the peg on the side of the gun, and it's supposed to hold the gun there. Problem is the moment you start turning her down, it stays, but now it wants to stay. There it is. It's just too loose. It's just too loose, and the gun falls right out. Every other time I've done that with trying to do a video review for this thing, it's popped out almost immediately. That was the first time I'd ever held in for any significant amount of time. But yeah, it doesn't want to stay in no matter what I do. So yeah, that's slightly annoying. But yeah, other than that, I still think it's a pretty good vehicle mode. So onwards and upwards to robot mode. And robot mode, and very nice. This is really animation accurate. However, yes, she has a massive backpack basically carrying her vehicle mode on her back. However, unlike both official and unofficial Transformers of Arcee, she has one small advantage. 2 words. Parts forming. Now, I know the words parts forming generally gets in most Transformer fans acting like a demon that just got doused with holy water, but here, this is a good thing. For simply removing the backpack and taking it off to the side allows for a much more animation accurate and well balanced Arcee figure. Now, how good does that look with only having the much more smaller petite backpack on her? That's good. That's nice. That's incredible. Seriously. That's a good use of parts forming. That's a really good use of parts forming, honestly. So yes, that's good. And the instructions do state that this is supposed to be a hoverboard. And while she does technically have the pegs to well, she has the pegs to stand on here. Yeah, hoverboard. No, nah. It's parts forming. I know they tried to justify it, but it's just parts forming, and I don't mind. I think this is a great Arcee figure in her robot mode. So, give me just a second, and we'll do some size comparisons. So here we have Earthrise Arcee compared to Generations Thrilling 30s Arcee. And, yeah, I've got to admit, this one still looks a little bit better in my opinion. I do wish she had the more pink face that Thrilling 30s has, but this Arcee is also supposed to be a representation of IDW Arcee. So that's why she's got all the black in her robot mode and vehicle mode. But this one, I think, is still better, honestly. For a couple of different reasons. Namely, she doesn't have the booty pack. And yeah, I'm always going to call this little region the booty pack. I know technically it's pegged into her lower back, but it comes out around the booty, and is also where the official peg for the figure to be used on figure pegs sits. So yeah. But, again, I still think this one is better in comparison. However, she does, in the accessories department, she absolutely does win out. But in comparison here in robot mode, I think this one is much better. It's definitely a lot more posable compared to her. Again, just my opinion. Although there is a bit of posability on this one, I wish Earthrise had. She can bend her head forward, or tilt her head up like that. She can't do anything. She can go side to side. It's a ball joint, but it's an absolutely enclosed ball joint. And Hasbro, if there's one thing I wish you would walk away from, it's this new obsession with enclosed ball joints on the heads. They are no bueno. No bueno. All right? I do not like them. They are, yeah, no thank you. There is one other thing I have to say that I think needs to be said. And maybe it's just me, but does Generations Thrilling 30s Arcee look bustier than Earthrise Arcee? Is it just me? Does it look like she's got more armor plating in the chest? Or am I just a crazy otaku? Yeah, it's probably the second one. Anyway, so yeah, figure's pretty awesome. Very nice. Like I said, I do think she's more posable in the long term. You can get better poses from her. And there's one other advantage to this figure that will make doing those poses a lot easier. If anybody out there has these kind of NECA stands that are sold at places like Target, the peg she'd use to sit on her hoverboard will actually fit these. If you shave it down just a little bit, she can sit on it and literally stand on there. How much is that going to help with posability when you got a solid base like that to work from? Now, her anchor articulation is kind of fighting me, but I think that just needs to be loosened up a little bit, and I could probably solve that later. But how good is it if you have her more anchored down to the ground like that? That's awesome. But yeah, like I said, I think Earthrise Arcee is definitely worth your money. Highly recommended. If you can find her, go pick her up. Till next time, this is Titan Z saying I'll see you when I see you.